Have you ever spotted one of these strange creatures standing completely still? Its front legs folded, its head slowly turning to watch you. For a moment, it almost looks like it's judging you. Many people think a praying mantis is dangerous. Some crush it out of fear. Others simply brush it away. But what most people don't realize is that this silent hunter may have been protecting your garden long before you ever noticed it. Every day, while butterflies chew through leaves, grasshoppers strip plants bare, and hungry caterpillars multiply. One patient predator waits without making a sound. It doesn't buzz, it doesn't build webs, it doesn't chase, it simply waits until the perfect moment. In less than the blink of an eye, the hunter strikes. Scientists have measured some mantis attacks at just a few hundredths of a second, making them among the fastest predatory movements in the insect world, and the insects it catches are often the very ones destroying your flowers, vegetables, and backyard plants. But that's only part of its story, because the praying mantis has abilities so unusual that it almost seems designed by nature to disappear. It can turn its head, blend perfectly into leaves, and remain completely motionless for hours, waiting for prey that never sees it coming. Once you understand how this quiet guardian lives, you may never look at one the same way again. Coming up, we'll discover why the praying mantis is one of nature's most patient hunters, how it protects gardens without anyone noticing, and why killing one might remove one of your yard's greatest natural allies. Most people never notice a praying mantis, not because it's rare, but because it's almost invisible. Its long body blends into leaves, its green or brown color matches the plants around it, and unlike flies or bees, makes almost no sound. To insects passing by, the mantis isn't an animal, it's just another leaf. That's exactly how it wants it. Doesn't waste energy chasing prey across the garden. Instead, it waits, completely motionless, sometimes for hours. Only its eyes move, watching everything around it, and those eyes are extraordinary. Unlike most insects, a praying mantis has excellent binocular vision. It can judge distance with surprising accuracy, helping it calculate the perfect moment to attack. Then, without warning, its folded front legs explode forward. Each leg is lined with sharp spines, designed to lock prey in place before it has any chance to escape. The strike is so incredibly fast that many insects never realize they've been caught. A grasshopper, a caterpillar, a moth, even large flies all disappear within seconds, and every one of those insects is one less pest feeding on your flowers, your vegetables, or the plants you've spent months growing. This is why many gardeners quietly welcome praying mantises, not because they're cute, but because they work every single day, without chemicals, without noise, and without asking for anything in return. But the mantis isn't simply a hunter, it's also one of nature's greatest masters of patience. It knows that movement attracts attention, so it barely moves at all. Even the gentle swaying of its body often copies the motion of leaves blowing in the wind. To another insect, doesn't look alive, it looks like part of the plant itself. And that's the secret. The best hunters aren't always the fastest. Sometimes they're the ones nobody ever sees. The praying mantis has watched the world for millions of years, long before gardens, long before houses, long before humans planted their first crops. It was already doing exactly what it does today, waiting, hunting, keeping nature in balance. But despite its reputation, the praying mantis isn't a perfect hero. It hunts whatever it can catch. Sometimes harmful insects, sometimes beneficial ones too. Even another mantis isn't always safe. Nature isn't built on kindness, it's built on balance. And the mantis is one small part of that balance. If one appears in your garden, it isn't there by accident. It's there because your garden is alive. There are insects to hunt, plants to protect, and a tiny predator quietly doing the job nature gave it. Most people only notice a mantis when it's standing on a wall or clinging to a flower. For a few seconds, they stop, take a picture, or walk away without realizing They've just met one of the most remarkable hunters on Earth, a creature that can remain perfectly still for hours, track prey with incredible precision, rotate its head to follow movement, and strike faster than the human eye can easily process, all without making a sound. The next time you find one resting in your backyard, on your fence, or among your flowers, resist the urge to knock it away. Take a closer look. Watch how patiently it waits. Notice how perfectly it disappears into the leaves, because while you see an unusual insect, nature sees one of its quiet protectors. Sometimes, the smallest guardians are the ones working the hardest. Every garden has hidden helpers. Some crawl, some fly, and some stand perfectly still, waiting for the right moment to protect the world around them. If this video changed the way you see the praying mantis, there are many more everyday creatures with incredible stories still waiting to be discovered. Subscribe to Yafa Wisdom, where nature's greatest lessons are often hiding in the places we pass every day. Until next time, take a closer look. Nature is always trying to tell you something. Fade to black.